We've come to terms with misery. We'll all die anyway. No matter how you thought you'd end, was it nothing? I don't care. Now looking back on my mistakes, I'll make them all over again. We still will fall. This is our war. One was lost, but that's one was fought. No confusing when no such thing as halfway down. I know too well the dusty ground. Meaning when I say you make a stand. Meaning when I say.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Wrestling Empire Originals Network. We are back again with a new episode of Forever, coming out of an unforgettable Fool's Gold pay-per-view where our champions got tested on a whole new level. And if you thought the chasing was over, we are just getting started. Double main event tonight. Scott Boom defending his hardcore championship against Adrian Waters, his brother. And we have a 10-man battle royal where the winner faces Jasper Russo for the World Championship. And let's not waste any time. We have Adrian Waters and Scott Boom kickstarting things. Adrian Waters, the little brother of Scott Boom, confronted the hardcore champion, forever hardcore champion, after he successfully defended his title against Adrian Waters' tag team partner Owen Chaos. He feels like he can do a better job, and this is obviously a dream match for him. He hasn't faced his brother ever since stepping into the Wrestling Empire, and we never thought he would face Scott Boom because Scott Boom was basically done wrestling after crowning Lou Stormer as the inaugural Forever World Champion. Scott Boom said he will be part of Forever, but he won't be stepping in the ring. You know what they say in wrestling, never say never, because he's now here as the hardcore champion facing the future of the Empire. And here we go. Forever hardcore champion Scott Boom defending his championship against the young Adrian Waters, the waviest superstar in Forever. As Seth Lane will say it, Casey Styles will say it. And Scott Boom has a very interesting strategy when it comes to his hardcore matches. He doesn't instantly go for the weapons. He does this submission holds, weakening his opponent, but Adrian Waters working his way around here, which is expected because this is Scott Boom is Adrian Waters' brother, and look at that! And what? Oh my God! Adrian Waters using the rules, hardcore rules, to his advantage. Start with a table and now going for the, oh my goodness. So Adrian Waters is up. Oh my goodness, Adrian Waters is just going all in. Look at this. And you can't say the match Scott Boom had against his tag team partner, Adrian Waters' tag team partner Owen Chaos, motivated him to challenge his own brother. And looking at this setup, we can't say that Adrian Waters only challenged Scott Boom because it's his brother. He gets to step in the ring with his brother. But Scott Boom, you have to remember, Scott Boom is one of the toughest superstars to ever step in the Wrestling Empire. This is the man who ended Casey Styles' reign of terror. When Casey Styles ran for 756 days as his world champion, Scott Boom made his debut in this network and defeated Casey Styles. Instantly became #1 in Wrestling Empire, and I think that's what he's looking to do here in Forever. Go back to being #1. Oh my goodness, what a reversal! That should be it, and kick out. Scott Boom is trying to get back on top, but this time with the intention to see who will, or who is the toughest, oh my goodness, Chokeslam, who is the toughest superstar in the Forever era. Because if you're being honest, and Adrian Waters looking to be that guy, looking to be the toughest superstar. Oh my goodness, kick out. To ever step in the Wrestling Empire since Scott Boom. And I know when we talk about Mr. Hardcore in the wrestling empire, Kevin O comes to mind as he is the Prince of Hardcore, but I think it's safe to say that Scott Boom is the king of hardcore. That's why he came back. That's why he challenged Goliath at Collapse of 5. He's trying to remind the wrestling empire what the Boom, and oh my goodness, look at this reversal. As he was introducing a chair, trying to remind the wrestling empire that the Boom is not for nothing. And look at this reversal. Here comes the Boom. And what is this? Is this over 1, 2, 3? Oh my goodness, Adrian Waters, well done. Do not be disappointed in yourself. You took your brother to the limit. And this is it. Look, he was supposed to be done here because that barricade is something else. You have to respect it. Agent Waters might be the next Scott Boom. And this has nothing to do with him being related to Scott Boom. This has everything to do with the fire inside him. Let's not waste any time, let's get straight into it. The 10-man battle royal to see who faces Jesper Russo, the forever world champion, at Heartbreak pay-per-view. And of course, Lou Stormer comes out first. The inaugural forever world champion comes out first. Currently upset with the landscape of Forever, doesn't like the fact that Sexy Jassy and Jesper Russo have been running things lately. Feels like they are nostalgia act, trying to hijack the Forever era. And number 2, David Aches, one of the most complete superstars to ever step in wrestling empire, recently faced the first superstar to ever step in the wrestling empire, Owen Harty, wrestling empire original and icon, you can put it that way, in the grueling dream match at Maple Leaf Wrestling. He's a 7-time world champion, won titles across Rising Sun and Super Lucha Libre. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. David X, Lou Stormer kickstarting things off in this 10-man battle royal to see who faces Jesper Russo at Heartbreak pay-per-view. And for those saying that David X is familiar, yes, you know that face. He debuted in the Super Collapse Tag Team Tournament that we had heading to Collapse 5. His tag team partner was King. Together they are the Forever Kings, and oh my goodness. And tonight he aims to pull a big one, win the Battle Royal, earn a World Championship shot, face Jesper Russo, beat Jesper Russo at Heartbreak, and become Forever World Champion. One of the hardest World Championships to capture in the wrestling empire right now, because this is a very stacked roster. And who's coming in? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's number 3? And oh my goodness, it's Goliath, the inaugural Forever Hardcore Champion. The last time we saw Goliath was at Collapse of 5, where he tapped out to Scott Boom, and this is because he suffered an injury during the match. And this is, I don't know, I don't know what to call it. Imagine Goliath as, oh, what a tag team, what a tag team going on there. Imagine Goliath becoming world champion, but I don't think that's gonna happen because Lou Stormer and David Aches are ganging up on him. There's a reason why he was crowned the first ever forever hardcore champion, and that's because when it comes to the hardcore matches, he has won 30. Recently lost his first one against Scott Boom, and that's why I kept on saying Scott Boom is the hardest, toughest superstar in the wrestling empire. And who's number 4? Paxton, former forever tag team champion. His partner Max Steel, one of the most athletic superstars to ever step in the ring. And Paxton is one of the most versatile superstars to ever step in the ring, and you will know why. Now Paxton trying to match up against David Aix, and oh my goodness, was that elimination? Lou Stormer eliminated Goliath. Lou Stormer is locked in. As he should, because I did mention that he doesn't like the landscape of Forever right now. Doesn't like that Jasper Russo and Sexy Jess have returned and are now running things. And look at David Aix go! Oh my goodness! 2 Alabama slams back to back. He doesn't like the landscape right now. He feels like he needs to restore order. And oh my goodness, look at David Aix go! Almost eliminating Paxton, and now they're ganging up on Paxton. I like what's going on here. David Aix and Lou Stormer teaming up. And now the focus is, look at this DDT, and now Lou Stormer getting his priorities straight. And look at this. David Aix eliminated Lou Stormer. David Aix pulling out an all-time performance. He just eliminated the inaugural Forever World Champion, who for the last couple of weeks has been laser focused on getting his championship back. What an upset. Are we really gonna see David Aix versus Jasper Russo at Heartbreak? Imagine that dream match coming to life. And let's see, this one might ruin the night for David Aix. But Max still might be the one who does that, as he just saw his partner get eliminated. He's feeling the pressure. Entrant number 6, Xavier Strong entering. Former tag team champion, forever tag team champion. Actually beat Max Steel and Paxton to become tag team champion back in season 1. And we just saw an alliance being formed here between Xavier Strong and David Aix, which is actually no surprise because these two men are both from Rising Sun. They had a friendship going on there. The belts that you see that they are wearing right now are belts that you get in Rising Sun when you are respected. And these two men are, look at them go. These two men are respected, heavily respected back in Japan, back in Rising Sun. And we are getting a match between friends here. I don't think Forever is a place to be making friends. And I might be doing some heavy foreshadowing because Alex Wilson, who is Xavier Strong's partner, is entering, and oh my goodness, no friends in here. The World Championship matches, it doesn't matter if you're from the same faction or from the same team. Only one can get a shot, and look at Alex Wilson eliminating David Aix, and I think Xavier Strong is not so happy about that. He wanted to be the one to eliminate David Aix, but that doesn't matter anymore. Alex Wilson trying to eliminate Xavier Strong, and he does. Oh my goodness. Alex Wilson just eliminated Xavier Strong, and oh my goodness, look at this. Kevin Noor, one half of DLW, the team that dethroned the Golden Era as tag team champions back in Collapse 5, back at Collapse 5. And what an intense face-off going on here. Oh my goodness. Alex Wilson, Kevin Noor, here we go again. Alex Wilson with a stomp. Definitely not happy to see Kevin Noor, because Kevin Noor and Roderick Ant destroyed whatever was left of the Golden Era at Collapse after Jonathan Class got dethroned by Sexy Jazz as world champion, heading to collapse. They are trying to restore order tonight. That's why that elimination was not that personal. One member of the Golden Era wins, they all win. And oh my goodness, Invincible Kingsley, who came close to beating Jesper Russo, entering this Battle Royal to get another shot at the World Championship. And oh my goodness, look at this temporary team up. And Kevin O reminding Alex Wilson that they're not here for that. And an interesting information to pull out here is that Kevin O, when he signed to Forever, he was laser focused at the World Championship. He wanted to become World Champion, and oh my goodness, elimination! They eliminated Alex Wilson. That's not gonna be good. And actually trying to eliminate Kevin O. Kevin O had his eyes locked on the World Championship when he came to Forever, but got derailed along the way. He challenged Luis Doma for the World Championship, but that match would get interrupted by the late Vector. And he's coming in. The last entrant, entrant number 10. Holy! Jonathan Class, the man who actually ruined Kevin O's last shot at the World Championship. Thanks for nothing. It was supposed to be Kevin O, Vector, and Luis Doma, and Jonathan Class now with a billionaire just right off the bat. Jonathan Class cashed in his Lord of the Ring contract and became world champion. And this is a very interesting final three. And Kingsley, and look at this team up by Kevin O and Kingsley. They realize how much of a threat, they know how much of a threat Jonathan Class is, and Kingsley with a spear. Jonathan Class and Kingsley last faced each other at Thanks for Nothing at the semi-finals of the Lord of the Ring tournament. So much history between these three superstars. But Kevin O and Kingsley have never met. They meet each other for the first time, and look at that team up. Kevin O doing whatever it takes to survive, even though it means teaming up with Jonathan Class, who is the big snake in Forever. One of the people you don't want to see yourself in the ring with, because he will outsmart you. The other superstars that he has stepped in the ring with rely on their size, rely on their strength, and Jonathan Class always works around that. Did you see that? And no, he does not see this. But he gets back up. Kevin O and Kingsley are tired. Jonathan Class still has energy. He is the last entrant here. He has spent the last few minutes exhausting these superstars. He's very agile. What is this? Oh my goodness, Kevin O. Operating on instinct. What is it going for? Oh my goodness! I don't know who was in the receiving end of that, but it feels like Jonathan Class is not the one who took the damage. Kingsley now. And look at this! Jonathan Class is just too good. And imagine him going against Jesper Russo. And what is this? Oh my goodness, imagine Jonathan Class and Jesper Russo for the World Championship. The last time they faced each other, Jesper Russo got screwed. And oh my god, almost an elimination. Jesper Russo got screwed at Thanks for Nothing at the second Lord of the Ring tournament. And oh, here comes the finisher. Kingsley's down, and what? What? What is happening? Kingsley those too close to the World Championship. He won't allow himself to go down like that. And Jonathan Class now looking for an elimination. Kingsley survives. What is this? Now Kevin Noor has Jonathan Class where he wants him. And oh, Kevin Noor eliminates Jonathan Class. What an upset. It's Kingsley and Kevin Noor. The final two. A couple of weeks ago, Belinda felt like Kingsley didn't earn the world championship. And Kingsley's trying to show the world that he has earned it. And oh my goodness, Kevin Noor righting some wrongs back in the world championship picture. And look at this team up, dude. What a sequence. Kevin Noor and Kingsley teaming up work. They got the snake out of the way, the biggest threat out of the way, their nightmare out of the way. Look at this. I think this is where it went down for Kingsley. Because Kevin Noor was like, it's not gonna end with you, it has to end with me. And he's back in the world title picture. And he gets to face this man, Jesper Russo, the ultimate underdog. Or should I say the ultimate top dog now. And I know it feels like a dream. It feels like a dream because for Kevin Noor, it has always been about the legacy of Dream League Wrestling. Kevin Noor is trying to bring the spirit of Dream League Wrestling here and forever. He has already made the tag team division feel like a dream. Now he's trying to change the whole landscape. Jesper Russo said this world championship reign is for the believers. Will Kevin Noor's dream turn into reality?
Sorry.